Sup? Yeah, it's me, Rudolph, and I'm about to tell you exactly why I left the North Pole. But before I do that, fuck, anyway. I really hated it there so much. Santa Claus was such a dick. I'm not gonna lie, he was like my biggest op. I mean, fuck all the other reindeers, right? Donner, Blitzen, Cupid Shuffle, whatever their names are, I don't care about them. Even though, yes, they made fun of me because of my nose. Because of the fact that it lights up. Who the fuck cares? You're mad because I can see in the dark. You can't. But whatever. Anyway.
Dang, that shit was strong.
Santa Claus was always on some bullshit. So, originally, back in 2017, I made a video about how Santa Claus was a bully. And I actually have receipts because my good friend Frosty the Snowman told me about the amount of times that he went on Instagram and he was talking about me behind my back. I gotta admit, that really hurt my feelings. I've been nothing but nice to Santa. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Really. I don't. And my video got taken down because I exposed the truth. Santa Claus is addicted to snow. And I'm not talking about the frosting, okay? I'm talking about that cocaine, alright? Santa Claus is not the man that you think he is, okay? Let me tell you something. Back in 1976, look, there was an incident, right? Santa was in such a rush because I guess he got a message from like his dealer saying that he had like a special discount on snow if he puts his son on the nice list, right? Typical. Santa was in such a rush, he threw out a bunch of presents, right? Just threw them out of the sack, and he was rushing us to like hurry up with the delivery. He was in such a rush that there was an elderly woman coming by, right? And I'm trying to warn Santa I can't make a landing because guess what? That woman is out, and I tried to steer away, but guess what? We still end up hitting the old woman, and she fell out into the snow. I wanted to check on her so bad. We just left her in the snow, and I wanted to check on her, right? Santa was like, not my problem. Who does that? And the worst thing of it all is that they made a freaking song about it. It was insane, the amount of things that he did with his erratic behavior. Santa's not faithful either. He cheated on Mrs. Claus with some random woman. I mean, Miss Claus is so sweet. I just don't know what she sees in him, you know? The amount of times that Santa's gotten around with the elves and Princess Elsa. Me personally, dealing with Santa's abuse made me realize that I can't stay here at the North Pole, you know? It's just that I didn't feel like I was good enough. I mean, I was the one who had all this responsibility of being the head reindeer, and no one really appreciated me except for Mrs. Claus. So, I up and left. I found a job as a bartender at this fairy tale club called Telltales, and honestly, I like it better there. I love my job. They treat me better. I have new friends. I have people who actually care about my well-being. And you know what? I would definitely say that my life at the North Pole made me a stronger person for who I am today. I mean, yeah, I used to have like this chip on my shoulder, and people didn't really warm up to me first. But it's because of my past and how I was being treated. Now I'm surrounded by people who just want to see me shine. I'm not talking about my nose either. I would say Merry Christmas, but I still don't feel open up to say that. Happy holidays, and make sure that you appreciate the gifts that you get. And I'm not talking about that's underneath your tree. I'm talking about the people who love you. Appreciate what's there in front of you before it's too late. Now, Santa Claus, if you're watching this, I still hate you, but I love your wife. She deserves better. You and I both know that. But Mrs. Claus, if you're watching this, please leave Santa. Like, oh my gosh. He just has too many ho-ho-hos, and I just feel bad for you, bruh.